Yes, my name is Danielle Boutin, and I'm with the Realtors Association of the Palm Beaches, and I'm the social media manager and trainer for the association. And what I'm doing here today is to tell you a little bit about RPR, and more importantly, how you can use RPR in your mobile business on the go, because after all, after all, if it doesn't integrate into our mobile life, what good is it, right? Everyone uses their smartphones and their iPads to do business every day, so if you're offered a new product and it's not compatible with your mobile life, how much are we going to really use it? So having this ability to access it through your mobile phone is a great benefit. RPR stands for Realtors Property Resource, and it is a benefit of the National Association of Realtors, and it is a national database of parcel-centric information all aggregated into this one place. So, for instance, if you have a property and you want to find out the demographics information, you have to go to one website. You want to find out the school district information, you go to another website. Listing data, tax rolls, there's all these different websites that you need to go to get data on one property. And to put together a nice and organized report on that takes some time. RPR takes all that time away from you. And in less than a minute, you can print or email a report that has all the data that a potential buyer would possibly want about a listing. It's for realtors only. RPR is and will always be for realtors only. It is not going to be available for consumers. Consumers have Realtor.com. In my opinion, RPR is the Realtor.com for realtors. Realtor.com is the #1 consumer site, and I think that RPR is going to be the #1 realtor site. Not a lot of people are using it yet, but I'm here to tell you that it's great. I don't work for RPR. They're not paying me to tell you that, but our members are using it, and we're training them to use it, and I've heard from quite a few busy brokers that they think it's a great time-saving tip. It's a cutting-edge application. It is available mobile, does have a mobile site, and it works great on the iPad. Really nice on the iPad. RPR was designed by realtors for agents, for brokers, for commercial realtors, for MLS systems, associations, appraisers, and as a valuation tool. There's some broker tools that are actually in beta testing right now that are coming out soon, before the year is over, and the commercial listings are also going to be in RPR with full property data before 2011 is over. Currently, they're not available. And the valuation tools, those are great tools that can combat those estimates. And we know that these estimates are not always the most accurate thing. So this valuation tool that RPR offers is a nice tool to be able to combat those estimates. And it pulls information from all of the MLSs, from your MLS data. So it's much more accurate than those estimates from Zillow. So how can RPR make you look good in front of your clients? Right? That's what we all want to do. We want to look like the best, like the expert. With on-the-fly, comprehensive property information. So say you meet a client at Starbucks, and on the way over, they mention to you that they saw a yard sign out in front of a property that they think that they may be interested in. You can pull out your mobile phone or your iPad, pop in the property address, couple clicks, couple taps, and you can email a full property report to that client that they can look over on their smartphone, or hand them your iPad and allow them to look from your iPad while you're on your way to go look at the next property. So it's a great, powerful tool, and it's quick. Couple clicks, and you're there. That's going to have demographic information, school district information, everything that you would need. RPR Mobile. You don't have to download an application to use RPR on your mobile phone or on your iPad. It is just a simple mobile URL. So you can use this on any device that can access the internet. So just narrpr.mobi, and that will take you to NAR's mobile site. The mobile site has full, oh, I apologize, it's narrpr.mobi. That's the mobile site. If you want to access the regular NAR site, you'll go to narrpr.com. And you'll need to set up your account in NAR on a desktop, in NAR RPR on a desktop previous to accessing it on your mobile phone. That way you can set up, you can put your picture in your profile, you can put in your logo, all your contact information, and that will be all set up and ready to go. Then when you're out with your mobile phone and you send that property report, it's going to have all of your information already branded to it. So full search capabilities are available on your mobile device, and it does work on any iPad and smartphone. It's free. Free. It is part of your dues dollars, because this is a member benefit of the National Association of Realtors. Too expensive, yeah. So you can perform a simple search and provide a 20-plus page property report in less than a minute. So let's say you have Mr. and Mrs. Buyer that have just moved here from out of state, and Mrs. Buyer is pregnant, and they're thinking about finding a home that they're going to raise their family in. And they're not really too familiar with the different areas. So maybe you find them one property to take a look at in a couple different areas so that they can start to familiarize themselves. So you get to the first listing, and they really like it. They love the house, the area, the neighborhood looks beautiful, but they want to know a little bit more about the property. You know, they're about to raise a family, so they're concerned with the school district. What are the ratings of the schools in the area? What schools are their kids going to go to? What are the demographics? What's the crime rate in that area? They want to know more than what they can just see. Pull out your phone, pull out your iPad, put in the address, click the property information report, put in their email address, and send. Couple taps, and they now have in their email a full property report on that listing with all the demographics, with the tax rolls, with the school district, with everything that they would really want to know about that property, and it's in a nice, organized report. And it took you a minute. You didn't have to go to all those different sites and pull all that different information that takes you forever. This is it, quick and simple. And you're the expert. You're the resource that gave them that information. So, and another great thing is, maybe they saw a couple areas that they liked. So when they get home that evening and they're sitting down and they're trying to decide on what area that they liked, what their favorite listing was, they can look at all this data and they can really make an informed decision on where they want to raise their family and what area that they want to be in. So it's very powerful stuff. And they're branded. The reports are all branded with your company information. So just make sure you go into the NAR RPR desktop application first and set that up. And then when you send it through your mobile device, it'll have all of your contact information right there at their fingertips. This is a great tool as well for your social media activities. Everyone's always trying to find things to film videos about and put on your Facebook and put on your blog. You can pull up a report actually on a city. So if you have an area that you specialize in, you can pull up a report on that city, put it on your screen, do a screencast, and you can narrate and explain the different things in the area, and that can be a great tool for you to use throughout your social media, on your blog, on your website, on your Facebook. Another great benefit of RPR is the ability to update information. So you've got your iPad, you're on NAR RPR, and you're walking through the property, and you notice that some of the information that was entered into the MLS is incorrect, as sometimes it is, right? They say it's a 4-bedroom, but when you really get there, that 4th bedroom has no closet. It has no right being called a bedroom at all. So you can actually go and you can edit, and in your account, because you're going to be logged in, you can make those changes on that property, and that information is saved. Some of these changes may affect the value of the property. And what RPR allows you to do is it takes into account those changes that you're putting in, and it'll reformulate a new value for you. And this can be everything from bedrooms, bath, square footage, to large household upgrades. kitchen renovations, additions, all these things that maybe weren't factored into the price. You can make those changes and it'll give you a new estimate of the value of the property. So this is a great tool when you're trying to make an offer on a listing or if you're trying to price a listing and get the client. More than 500,000 realtors are using RPR. All of the listings that you all have are in RPR as of right now, but they're not fully functional. Kind of like in Realtor.com, you've got your basic and then you've got your advanced, except this you don't have to pay any more money for. All you have to do, if your MLS is not participating with RPR, all you have to do is contact them and say, hey, we really want this. If enough people contact them, contact the president of your association to get with your regional MLS and get your listings on there, because then they'll have the tax roll information, the school district information, and all of that, all of those great details, the reporting functions, all of that will be available once your MLS decides to participate. It's a great program. It's quick, easy, simple, fast. I know we have a lot of programs and things that we're already using, and it's really hard to add anything else onto the list, but I really think that RPR is something that you're going to find is very, very beneficial to your business. Brokers, if you're into numbers, the trending and the graphs and the reports that you can pull up through RPR are fantastic. So I urge you to take a look. Go on to narrpr.com today and sign up. There is interactive training, webinars, blog actually. The blog is blog.narrpr.com, and from there you'll be able to find all the support and training. It's interactive webinars. They hold them Monday through Friday every week. There's actually ones you can take to train other agents in your office as well, train the trainer, and a lot of great information. I thank you very much. You can follow me if you'd like. My name's Danielle Boutin, and you can follow me on Twitter. If you want, also, you can follow the Realtors Association of the Palm Beaches. I run their Twitter, Facebook, blogs, and all of that great information, and sending out a lot of the great tools that I get from these guys here. So thank you very much, and y'all enjoy the rest of your day.